Think Montenegro is just about its coastline? Think again. This country gets its name from the mountains. Montenegro, or Crna Gora, means Black Mountain, and in this episode we head into the heart of them. Our road trip takes us from the remote Kula Pass on the Kosovo border into Durmitor National Park, home to some of Montenegro's highest peaks. Along the way we wild camp in some epic locations, visit the stunning Black Lake, peer into the depths of the Tara Canyon, and attempt a tough hike to the hidden ice cave. But will we both make it? We've left Kosovo, and apparently there's quite a big, big no man's land between the two borders. So
all up this mountain pass, which I've been driving up for the last 20 minutes or so. We've climbed quite a bit, eh?
Yeah.
Switchbacks and...
The map says we're in Montenegro.
Across the border.
You would know, there's no sign. It shows you where we've come up.
1,600 metres. Climb. Yeah, 1,800 metres.
Wow. Here we go, into the Montenegro border.
Well, to Montenegro. I reckon we found a pretty good stealth camp here. Apart from the fact the flies are ferocious. Sue's just gone up the hill to check the security. There's a wee hut up there, but I think it's accessible from another track up this track. Might just be able to make out the little hut up there.
We've been here for, gosh, how long, Nige? Like 2 or 3 hours. 3 hours probably, and only one car's gone past. He went past one way and then came back past again and said hello to us. Yeah, I think we're going to be all right here for the night. And we're by this river, so I'm just going to walk down and have a look. Yeah, sadly there's a bit of rubbish, but it's like that everywhere in the Balkans. It was actually quite cool here last night. I think we're still at around 1,500 metres, so we're still right up in the mountains. We left the campsite and drove through the town of Jezero and then some farmland.
First impressions is cleaner observation. You know, no great criticism on Kosovo. It is what it is, but it's nice when you don't see as much trash.
We continued upwards through the mountains. The scenery was epic. Just stopped by the side of the road. There's a little cafe here with the most amazing views. Check this out. Holy! Take a deep breath and look high.
Yeah, not a bad spot.
So we've just stopped here for the beautiful view and then decided to have a drink, which turned out to be a beer. But we just wanted a small one, so we got up like half full. And then he's also given us a bunch of eggs, which I don't even eat, and this stuff, which I had no idea what it was, but he just kind of gestured, doesn't speak any English, gestured down there at the fields, and it is the most delicious cheese. Really salty, fresh cheese. It's so delicious. I'm going to eat it all before Nigel gets back and make him eat the eggs.
Look where we are. Look at this, man.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
We didn't actually order any food. He just brought it out. Total cost for 2 beers, eggs, cheese and sausage, €5.
Straight off the farm, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like the cheese.
Yeah, it's from down there. He went down there. This is what it's all about, stopping in places like this.
Yeah, stick it up.
Just have to say yes, just stop.
Let's go get our sticker.
Check out this old banger. Fuel, coffee, beer, another little Oh, he's got no people there because everyone's at the other one. Just a short drive further up the mountain and we found somewhere to pull over for the evening.
What do you reckon, Susie? You gotta love these stealth camps, don't you?
It's not very stealth, Nige.
Oh, wow.
We're in the middle of a flipping road with our awning out.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's all about the concept. Here's the view.
We found several places on the Park for Night app where we could park up out of the way, and we never had a problem. We did a mix of wild camping and campsites throughout the country. The next day we saw more narrow roads, mountain passes and spectacular scenery.
This is a little road. This is.
Well, look at the ram with his big curly horns.
Keep sleeping.
We arrived in Zabljak, the gateway to Durmitor National Park, and at 1456 metres, the highest town in the Balkans. We are camped up here in a campsite in the Durmitor National Park. Look at this outlook with the mountains. Today we're going to go for a short hike, I think it's only short, around the Black Lake. This is one of the most popular hikes to do here in Durmitor. Also one of the least challenging. This is a map showing basically it's two lakes, but they're kind of joined together. There's a few people walking around clockwise, but we are going to go the way that all trails suggests, which is counterclockwise. So if you're heading out for a hike, we can highly recommend using the All Trails app. And we download the maps before we head out, particularly if we're in a remote mountain area, so we can navigate without any problems. We'll put a QR code on the screen or check the link in the description of this video. There's people swimming in the lake. Nige wants to feel the water temperature. Let's go down and walk on the shores of the lake for a little while. Nigel is studying the bird life map intently.
What I like here is the song thrush is called a Turdus philomelos. Poor little shit. Poor little fella.
Well, let's go and see if we can find a Turdus. This is where the two lakes join. We're almost around the small lake. Grab the hose.
You grab the long hose and I grab the short hose. Oh shit! That knocked me over.
Alright, so we are at the end of the dangerous trail.
It's got nothing at all to do with flying turds.
No.
Sorry, thrushes. That was a bad joke.
But yeah, there's that quite steep staircase. There's a lot of exposed roots and rocks. And for me, that just confirms that we're doing this trail in the correct direction.
Yeah, if you've got dicky knees.
Because I would much rather go up that stair than down it. Like coming back down was, that was easy. Right, the German lady got halfway, so Nigel does not want to be shown up. Oh dear.
That's tough.
He reckons it might be easier downhill. Almost.
It's tough, eh?
Oh wow, this is nice here. This is the busy area near the cafe.
Morning.
Today we had another hike planned, but this one was a lot more challenging.
Durmitor Ice Cave, 3 hours.
We have started from Ivandoe, the campsite. We've walked down to the lake, the Black Lake, Crno, Jezero. We've walked along and now we're going to go up this valley. And then my understanding is that we turn off and climb up a high mountain here somewhere.
There it is on the map.
The trail is really steep. This trail is sketchy as. So I've just negotiated that bit, which was a bit of a rock climb.
That's pretty exciting, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, cool. So we're making an executive decision here. It's actually quite a challenging track to understate.
And I'm just tired. I'm like, I just don't have a lot of energy today.
So
I don't know why.
Sue's going to head back to that hut, hang there for a bit.
That's only like 10 minutes.
And yeah, Bobakov Cook hasn't come into view yet.
Not that we know what it looks like.
So we figure. So I'm going to carry on. I've just been chatting to a lovely couple from Australia, Hannah and Sam, and they give me on good authority that, yeah, we can actually see the cave in the side of that peak there. It looks like a bit of a climb still. It's quite technical. It's a bit of rock climbing. Oh bloody hell, this is exhausting. Just saw some people up there, just above that snow, to the left of the cave, heading up over the saddle. That's where we're going to be heading. to get up that. Bloody hell. I need all fours here. That's how steep it is. Okay. They're going all fours again. Yo! Wow. Trail right down there in the distance. Oh, looks like I'm almost there. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going down there. Behind me is the ice cave. You would really need a rope to belay down there, I think. Yeah, it's quite dangerous. I don't think I'm going to try getting any closer. Kind of giving me the creeps. You would not want to miss your footing here, because I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but you'd end up getting speared on those. Oh yeah, they're coming into view. Wow. Oh, look at that bird. Oh, thank you for coming along, mate. Okay, I'll say goodbye to the ice cave. The place is giving me the heebie-jeebies, actually. My zoom isn't that good, but I'm pretty sure I can see two climbers up there on top of Bobakov Cook.
Nigel decided to complete the loop rather than coming back to meet me at the hut. So after a couple of hours resting there, including a nap, I started back down the hill myself. Gosh, guys, I can see the lake from here and the village. I wish you could see how far downhill that is. It's nasty. Like, can you just see the lake? Other way. There. It's so far away.
Wow. I'd like to think the most hectic part of it is over. What I love about this hike is it's hardly anyone here. It's great compared to some of the ones we've been on. It's just stunning. It's beautiful. Could be coffee down there. That'll be good. Oh, it's like bloody marble. Oh, I'm pleased that there'd be a cafe here. Oh, I feel like I hit the jackpot here. Albeit mountain prices.
Well, friends, I'm back at the lake. Nigel is still somewhere up the mountain. We arranged to keep in touch, and then I didn't hear from him for like an hour and a half. And I've been in all sorts of panic, worried that he's fallen off a cliff or broken his leg, or you know, all the bad things you think when something like that happens. All his messages have just come through all at once. He's still about an hour away, so I'm going to the pub. After a tough day out on the trails, there was really only one thing to do.
Yeah, we're just soaking in the last bit of serenity.
Serenity of jackhammers.
Jackhammers and
We've camped up here for a couple of days. It's been beautiful. Not quite as peaceful as we would like before the jackhammering going on, but yeah, it's a great campsite. I mean, look at that view. And beautiful George, who took over this campsite in last year. We've got toilets and showers, fresh water, grey water. You can get power here. It's a little expensive at €6 for power, but we don't need it, so we didn't get it. €24 per night for the van. And the good thing from here is we can just park up here And down through there is where the Black Lake is. So you can just walk straight to the lake. You don't need to drive anywhere. And we've been down there 3 days now, and at no point have we been charged to go into the national park, which is €5 per person per day. So that's pretty good. We left the noisy campsite in search of somewhere more peaceful. Little did we know the scenery was about to get even more spectacular. Fun and games trying to pass on these roads. How beautiful is it though? Oh man, this is just spectacular. You can see here the road that we've just driven up into the mountains. Wow.
Now parked up at Bobakov Cook. Ah, and what do you know? We've got some cows. G'day cows. How you doing? Not a bad place to camp for the night.
So it's just the two of us here. What a spot.
So I'm going to go for a quick ride up the hill. Leave Susie to do some editing. And see if I can see Bobakov Cook from this side. Oh wow. I've just spotted a chamois here on this knoll. He's checking me out. Oh my god, he's right there, look. G'day mate. He's off. Feeling very blessed to have had that encounter with the chamois on the way up, as I was the only person, first person up. Oh man, thank you Montenegro. Thank you. Check this out. Yeah, blown away, blown away.
Back from his walk, he's having breakfast, and the cows are back too.
Hey girl.
There's one there out the front of the van.
There's another one coming.
There's another one here.
Walking way back up the hill.
Oh, there's a bunch more. Here they come. Hey girls. Oh, traffic jam. Oh. Watch the ball. That ball's giving us the eye. This is ridiculous.
He's getting a bit excited.
He is, isn't he?
We can't.
Oh, God. We had one last place to visit in Durmitor, the Tara Canyon, which is one of the deepest canyons in Europe. Bad luck if you're trying to see where you're going. It's covered in stickers. No drones. We're here at the Tara River Bridge, which is pretty impressive. I mean, look at this bridge. Nigel, do you recognise this bridge?
I recognise it.
Yeah, you might have seen it in a movie.
No.
A war movie from the 70s.
Oh, the Eagle's there.
Force 10 from Navarone.
Oh, okay.
The Tara River Bridge is 365 metres long and it has 5 arches. The main arch spans 116 metres and it's 172 metres from the top down to the river below. In 1942, Yugoslav partisans sabotaged the bridge to stop the approaching Italian forces, and they blew up one of the arches on orders from Tito.
Wow.
One of the engineers was later captured and executed on the bridge. His name was Lazar Jalkovic, and there's a plaque to him just over where all those stickers are on the sign there. And the bridge was very quickly rebuilt in 1946 after the war.
This bit here looks kind of new, doesn't it? This first, this pylon.
Join us on our next episode when we leave the mountains and head down to the coast to explore some of Montenegro's most popular beaches.